Hi, it's Caitlin, and I'm here today with some absolutely gorgeous new polishes from Cuticula. I personally am always excited to see multichromes. I just love the way they look. I think they're beautiful, they're infinitely shifty, they're entertaining, and these ones have hollow flakes, plus a really fun Thanksgiving-inspired duo with Rogue Lacquer. Everything that I'm sharing today will be available on the Cuticula website starting tomorrow, October 27th, and I will link the specific time down in the description. And I think we should just get into the nail polish.
Let's take a look at Chrome is where the heart is, and this one is described as a red base with violet, gold, green, shifting multi-chrome shimmer, and silver holographic flakes. This polish has a really nice formula, and spoiler alert, they all do. I was really happy with the way this one built up in 2 coats, and this just has a beautiful shift. You can't fully see it in the direct swatch lighting, but trust me when I say you will see it in its full glory very shortly. You can see that on that second coat it really does build up to opacity, and the hollow flakes in here are sparse, and I think they're perfect that way because they just sort of accent the sparkle that's already in the multichrome shimmer. And I am using the Cuticula Limitless Quick Dry Top Coat for all of my swatches in this video. These polishes dry down quickly. I didn't experience any staining with any of them, and they will not be difficult to remove at all. So here you can see how that shift starts out, definitely sort of a reddy magenta, and then it's turning into this gorgeous sort of golden, beautiful, like fiery shade. It's really pretty. If you're a fan of pinks or reds, magentas, then this would definitely be up your alley. It's almost purpley when you've got it out of direct lighting. And as I said, the hollow flakes in this one just sort of add a touch of sparkle without overpowering anything. I think it was really a wise decision on Amanda's part to make the hollow flakes in the density that they are. They look fantastic. Next up is Chromatose, and this one is a black base with green, gold, blue, shifting multichrome shimmer, and silver holographic flakes. This one has a very similar formula to the last one. Very easy to apply, builds up very easily in 2 to 3 coats. If you do really thin coats, you might find yourself needing 3, but if you paint on the thicker side, you'll probably be good in 2. And I wouldn't even say thicker, I'd say regular, but I always go extra thin on my index finger. I think it's completely not intentional, but it often ends up happening. So I will dip in just to add another coat to my index finger. And this one is so beautiful if you're a green lover, honestly. The shifts on this one are amazing. I love the multichrome pigment that was used in these polishes. I just think it's really quite beautiful, and it makes me fall in love with multichromes all over again. I just love a good multichrome, and these are excellent. So here it is with the top coat, and you can just see that multichrome pigment in and of itself has a gorgeous, intense shift to it, and I just love that blue shift you get at the extreme angle here. This one's really entertaining. It's so beautiful in pretty much any lighting you find yourself in. It practically pops off the nail. It is super luminous and really vibrant. Moving along, we have Bad to the Chrome, and Bad to the Chrome is a violet base with blue, green, purple, gold shifting multichrome shimmer and silver holographic flakes. You can see that all these have a similar formula, which is a beautiful formula. I'm so happy to report that none of these are going to cause any sort of staining. So use a base coat, don't use a base coat, totally up to you. This one had beautiful coverage in 2 coats, and I just absolutely love the way the multichrome pigment is popping and complementing with the violet base. I just think it is absolute perfection. And these dry pretty shiny, but of course I always recommend glossy top coat just to give you the most beautiful, smooth, glossy finish ever. There won't be any texture at all with the flakes. They lie very, very flat. And here you can immediately see how purpley this one is out of my swatch lighting. It has a beautiful reddy, pinky, purple, violet shift to it. And I absolutely love that tealy shift you get. It's just a beautiful combination of colors, and you can pretty much see all of them at any given time on your nail. So this one is absolutely stunning. And lastly, from the No Paints Like Chrome collection, before we get into the Friendsgiving collab, I've got A Bit Chromatic, and this one is a violet base again with violet, green to gold multichrome shifting shimmer and holographic flakes. Again, fantastic formula. I think most people really will be good with these in 2 coats. They cover just so beautifully, and Cuticula has a really beautiful brush. It's the paddle brush, and it's not too thick, so it allows you to control the application beautifully, and you don't get too much polish dripping on any place you don't want it. I believe it's the same brush that they use in the top coat, and I do love that brush. You see it all the time in my videos. So here it is in 2 coats plus top coat. This one is a purple lover's dream, if I'm being honest. It has the prettiest colors in it. You really get the green, the gold, especially at those extreme angles. This one is absolutely beautiful. I feel like this one was the most rainbowy out of all of them. I got a ton of different colors in this one, depending on the angle, as you can see. I love them all. What can I say? And now we have the Shift Happens Duo with Rogue Lacquer. This one's all about Friendsgiving. This one is from Cuticula, and it's called Leftovers Are for Quitters, and it's described as a milk chocolate base with orange to red to gold large particle shifting shimmer. And the name of this one is just so cute. I love it. I haven't really celebrated a traditional Thanksgiving, even though the Canadian Thanksgiving is celebrated in October. It's been a long time since I've had a big Thanksgiving dinner. And so, I don't know, the idea of leftovers is just really sweet and endearing, and I like this name. It just makes me think of a big family around a table, friends, family, whoever you love, just eating so much food. This one also has a fantastic formula. I would say that depending on your application, you might need 3 coats. I went a little thinner on my index, which is why I went in with a 3rd coat. I left it at 2 on my middle, and This one dries down a bit dull, so definitely use a glossy top coat. And this will not cause any staining whatsoever. It will not be difficult to remove either. Those flakes are larger shimmer particles, which won't be trouble to remove at all. And this one has really beautiful shifts. It's almost like a neutral with this pop of shift at extreme angles. So here you can see the gold and the green and almost a yellow shift to that shimmer particle, which is really fun. And that milk chocolate base is just really beautiful. On my skin tone, it looks a bit pinky, but it still makes me want chocolate. I always am craving chocolate, so I really like that. And here I'm comparing it to Beautiful Garbage from the October polish pickup. Just thought people might be curious how they compare. They're definitely siblings, similar in formulation, but different colors very much. And now the second part of the Friendsgiving Shift Happens collab is Rogue Lacquer Swimming in Gravy. And this one, again, has a fantastic name. It's described as a deep chocolate brown with orange to pink shifting flakes and hollow microflakes. And I will note that this collab is limited edition. It will only be available for pre-order in the Cuticula shop from the 27th of October through November 3rd. So there's a limited window of time when you can order this, so please grab it if you like it. Both of these polishes are amazing. I love the names on both of them. I love their brown chocolatey bases. And as you can see, this has a fantastic formula. It covered completely for me in 2 coats. There's a tiny bit of texture from the flakes, but it won't be difficult to remove. And I did not experience any staining with this one whatsoever. So there it is in 2 coats plus top coat. And the whole situation here with the flakes and the base color is just screaming Thanksgiving and fall and leaves, and it's just a really beautiful polish. I think it looks especially pretty here out of direct lighting, and this one would probably look amazing matte, so I'll have to try it with a matte top coat the next time I put it on.
I don't really know if I can pick a favorite from the Chrome collection because I do love all of them, but I do especially like A Bit Chromatic because it just has so many color shifts, and I don't know, it's just really beautiful. I also really like Chromatose because firstly, I think the name is very clever, and secondly, I just love that intense blue-green shift. So please let me know in the comments how you feel about these polishes and the Friendsgiving Thanksgiving Duo. The names on those, again, are just absolutely adorable. So yeah, that's it for me and for this video. Hopefully I will see you in my next one. Bye!